100 years ago, buying something took effort. You had to go outside, walk to the store, carry the item home. Today, you can spend money without even standing up. Tap your phone. Food arrives. A package arrives. A subscription starts. It feels convenient, but there's a hidden side to this system. Because the easier it becomes to spend money, the harder it becomes to keep it. And most people don't notice this happening, not because they're careless, but because modern convenience is designed to remove one very important thing: friction. The disappearing friction. Friction used to protect your money. Think about how spending worked before apps. If you wanted fast food, you had to drive there. If you wanted a movie, you had to rent it physically. If you wanted something from a store, you had to go get it. Every step created a moment to reconsider. Do I really need this? Modern technology removed those moments. Now the entire process looks like this. Open app, tap button, money gone, no travel, no waiting, no second thoughts. Convenience didn't just save time. It removed the pause between impulse and purchase. And that pause used to be incredibly important. The $10 trap. Here's where things become dangerous. Most convenient spending feels small. A $10 delivery fee, a $12 streaming service, a $7 coffee. None of these feel like serious financial decisions. But behavioral economics shows something interesting. Humans treat small payments differently from large ones. Small payments feel harmless, which is why companies love them. Subscriptions, microtransactions, service fees. They rarely look expensive individually, but when repeated every week, they quietly reshape your finances. Not dramatically, but consistently. And consistency is powerful. The convenience premium. Convenience also has another hidden cost. Delivery. Apps that bring food, groceries, and products to your door are incredibly efficient, but they are rarely free. You often pay delivery fees, service fees, tips, higher menu prices. Research in consumer behavior shows that people tend to spend more when paying digitally compared to using physical cash. Not because they want to, but because digital payments feel less tangible. You don't feel the money leaving your hands, which makes spending easier. And easier spending usually means more spending. When convenience becomes habit, the real problem isn't convenience itself. It's when convenience becomes automatic. You're tired. Ordering food feels easier than cooking. You're bored. Buying something online feels like a quick reward. You're stressed. Shopping becomes a small dopamine hit. Over time, these behaviors become habits. And habits shape financial outcomes more than occasional big purchases. Many people think financial problems come from huge mistakes, but in many cases, they come from thousands of small decisions repeated over years. What actually helps? So what can you do about it? Not by rejecting modern life. Convenience is useful, but it needs boundaries. One approach is reintroducing friction, small barriers between you and impulse spending. For example, turning off one-click purchases, reviewing subscriptions regularly, waiting a day before buying non-essential items. These small pauses recreate the moment modern technology removed. That moment where you ask, do I actually need this? Another strategy is awareness. Simply tracking where your money goes each month often changes behavior automatically. Because once spending becomes visible, it becomes harder to ignore. Convenience is one of the greatest achievements of modern technology. It saves time, reduces effort, simplifies daily life. But convenience also changes how humans behave. When spending becomes frictionless, money leaves your life faster than you expect, not through one big mistake, but through hundreds of small, effortless ones, which means protecting your finances isn't always about earning more. Sometimes, it's about slowing down the systems designed to make spending feel easy. And once you see how those systems work, you start making decisions differently. Not perfectly, but more intentionally. And that difference, over time, can change everything.